Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my vlog. Welcome to our vlog. And you join us on a very, 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 very cool day.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly this morning, isn't it? A bit overcast.
Chilly, and it's also wet.
Well, it's
not
been
raining.
Yeah, it's been raining part of the night.
Yeah.
But it's dry this morning, and it's supposed to rain this afternoon. So we are
Moving on.
There's a water tap just ahead, so we're going to top up with water. Top up, yeah. So there's a water tap just ahead.
Yeah, go on. She's just breaking them in for somebody.
There's a water tap just ahead, so we're going to move to the water tap and then carry on for a little bit longer.
Yep.
Before the next water tap.
Yep.
So that we can have showers and I can do a bit more washing.
Yep. I can wash me thingies.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? This is what we have to do. We have
Yeah.
to plan.
Yeah.
We have to plan if I need to do washing.
Yeah.
So,
She likes planning. You can gather that, can't you?
so there is quite a few water taps in this area, not too far apart, isn't it?
There is.
So, anyway, that was a lovely mooring back there, wasn't it?
It was a lovely
And
morning.
it was Woughton Park. I don't think I'm pronouncing that properly, but I'll
not.
put it on the screen. That's what it looks like, but it's probably totally wrong. And it was okay there, wasn't it? A bit noisy by the road. In actual fact, we probably could have moored a little bit further away from the road.
Oh, we could have done.
Because there
Now
was-
we found out.
Because there was parking down on the road. But where we were, we could get the car right opposite, couldn't we? Which was what the attraction was there.
Yeah.
So I think today we're going to be moving up to Campbell Park.
Yeah.
And Pat's going to cycle back to the car.
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow. Maybe
Yeah.
this afternoon, but probably tomorrow because it's raining this afternoon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
So yeah, it's a bit chilly. We've got the fire going.
We have.
Might be able to see the smoke actually. Because I've just opened it up and put a little bit more coal on because to get it going again.
Other than that, we're just moving on along.
Yeah. The observant amongst you might have noticed.
Well, what's she pointed at?
Pat's got a new hat.
Oh, got a new hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my new one.
Oh,
I got that one for nothing.
yeah. What happened to your old one?
The old one, it's a Tilly hat, and they give you a lifetime guarantee. And my other one sort of split at the front,
Was
and
it rotted?
because it was worn out, really. It had seen better days,
Yeah.
and so I wrote to them. I just emailed them and said, "Look at this. You've got a lifetime guarantee." And sure enough.
You had to send some pictures of
I
the old one.
had to send some pictures. I had to go through. Yeah, we had to jump through some hoops, but other than that, yeah, no, it was really good. And they, so I really recommend the Tilly hat because they do keep their promise, and they supplied me with a new one.
They do honour the guarantee, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. So I've got a new one.
Yeah.
All good. That'll do us. So, if you're new to our channel, my name's Pat,
I'm Eiley,
and we are,
and Narrowboat West.
and we travel the inland waterways of the UK Searching for coffee and cake. No, not really. Not really. Just travelling the UK network, really, I suppose. But
we live aboard our 57-foot narrowboat called Dunworkin.
Dunworkin, yeah, and I haven't.
No.
Anyway, with further ado, let's get on with the cruise. Speak to you later.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
The lovely thing about this section of the canal is that the other side of those trees is a footpath called the Canal Boardwalk, which runs quite a lot of the length of this canal. So it's a nice walk. So this is Pear Tree Bridge, and just on the left there is Pear Tree Visitor Moorings. They're usually 2-day moorings, but I haven't been down to have a look, but I think they're probably 2 weekly now, from the beginning of November. And there's a water tap here, so we're just filling up with water. No bins here though, just the water tap. And Milton Keynes Marina is just down there on the left. We passed it just as we were coming up, and apparently while they were excavating for the marina, they found a medieval farmhouse, or remains of a medieval farmhouse. So apparently this is now being called the medieval village of Woughton. Don't know whether that's how you pronounce it or not. I'm sure someone will correct me. And this is a reconstructed drawing of the farmhouse that they found. Apparently it had a thatched roof, and the small building was thought to be a detached kitchen or brew house. Well, that's the water tank filled up. We were there an hour nearly, and we already had what, just under half
Half
a
a
tank. So it was only half a tank full, and we were there an hour. But we did fill up the water bottlers as well. So there you go. That was a pretty slow tap, but I think I remember it from
It was slow,
on the way
yeah.
down.
Very slow.
Yeah.
I've left my hat indoors.
Yep. I'll have to go and get it for you, won't I?
Yeah.
So we're on our way.
That's it.
Of course, we are on the outskirts of Milton Keynes here. Well, actually, we're probably in Milton Keynes. So the canal has got houses, at least one side most of the way up, if not both.
Black roofs.
They're more masonettes, aren't they? And then on the other side you've got parkland. There is quite a lot of parkland here actually in Milton Keynes. So always nice to see.
Soon be Christmas.
It will. It's only the beginning of November. No, middle of November. So the new Bedford and Milton Keynes waterways will be starting around about here. Just up the side of the marina there. So it's there. That's the start of the new Bedford to Milton Keynes Canal. we've moored up here. We didn't get the mooring we wanted, but we did expect it to be busy here. But literally boats moored both sides. These are 2-day moorings in the summer, and in the winter, of course, they revert to 14 days. And the other side of the bridge was winter moorings, so we couldn't really moor there. But we're on the end here. Pat can still go. There's a little walkway just opposite us that leads into the pathway to the park, and the parking is just at the other end. So it'll do. It will do. It's just a bit more of a walk to the car. But there you go. It's not too shabby at all. So this is the start of the Bedford and Milton Keynes Waterways Park and a new canal. So this Bedford and Milton Keynes Waterway Park is an ambitious project to create 16 miles of linear park connecting Bedford to Milton Keynes with a navigable waterway at its heart. So this is the beginning of what was actually muted 200 years ago in 1810 by Samuel Whitbread. He first thought about this connecting waterways from Bedford to Milton Keynes. But as usual, these things are shelved. There's the map, and it's been shelved for 200 years, but apparently it is actually going to go ahead. And this is where it's supposed to be being built. It's going to run beside the marina here. And go through Woughton Lake Park. This is a mile marker for the Bedford and Milton Keynes Waterway Park. As you can see, the Great River Ouse is 24.5 kilometres. Grand Union Canal is 0.5 kilometres. All the plans have been approved. All the plans have been approved, and any works being undertaken, new roads, etc. Oh, hello, fancy meeting you here. New roads, etc. is all being taken into consideration. Of course, today we're only walking up to Woughton Park. Not going to be doing the whole 26.5 kilometres. And this is about as far as we're going. Don't know how far it goes. But as you can see, it's going to be a lovely location once it's done. I don't suppose it'll be done in our lifetime. After all, it's taken 200 years to get this far. But it's a beautiful location. Obviously further up there's the M1 to negotiate, housing estates, but they have started work at Bedford apparently. Oh, so we'll just have to hold our breath, or not, and see how it goes.
This is the lake. Good, isn't it? Can we get a coffee?